Buenos dias, buenas tardes, or buenas noches, everybody. This is Senor Woods coming at you again with another lesson. And this lesson is focused on me gusta, expressing likes and dislikes, and it's brought to you again by Learn Shine, Learn with Me, of which I'm the CEO. And at the end of this lesson, you will be able to express likes and dislikes using me gusta, or using the verb gustar. Now, gustar means to like. In English, we use the simple construction I like, you like, he likes, we like. But in Spanish, technically, we use this construction me gusta, and you know what it actually means? It is pleasing to me. And so you have the verb that's conjugated, gusta, and that doesn't change. Whew, good news. Gusta doesn't change, so you're always going to have gusta somewhere in your answer. But the indirect object pronoun will change. In this case, if we're saying I like, we're saying me gusta. So we have the indirect object pronoun, and I like to abbreviate it, and other teachers like to abbreviate it, and guess what we call it? IOP. You down with me? IOP, okay? So, me gusta, I like, or in Spanish, we could just say, it is pleasing to me. But we like to say in English, I like. So again, you have your indirect object pronoun, and you have your verb, gusta. There's one more thing that we need to add. In understanding gustar, we have to understand that there's first person, there's second person, and there's third person. So the first question that I will always ask you is this first person? Is it second person? Or is it third person? Then the second question I will ask you is it singular? And singular means one person, whether it's the speaker, whether it's the person you're talking to, or the person you're talking about. Or is it plural? Plural meaning more than one. So you also have to understand that academic vocabulary. Singular and plural. Two questions. Is it first, second, or third person? Is it singular or plural? So let me expose the first person singular. 4 words. A mí me gusta. Again, we have our verb, we have our IOP, which is me, and we have a mí. A mí means to me. So technically, you're saying to me, it is pleasing. It is emphasis, and that's very popular in languages like Spanish. So it's 4 words. A mí me gusta. That is first person singular. Let's move on to second person singular. 4 words again. Notice we're always beginning with a. A ti, with no accent mark, te gusta. That's you like. Again, informal, meaning somebody that you would watch Netflix with at home and eat some popcorn with. That is who we would use this form with. But it's one person. It's in that singular column. Thirdly, we call that third person. That's he, she likes, or you like. Now, he or she, I'm talking about them. I'm not talking to them. But the you formal, and the you formal is used with an adult or a person in a respected position like a teacher or a principal or the Queen of England. And here we have a, él le gusta. Notice now the IOP is le. For second person is te. Excuse me. For first person is me. But here's le. A él le gusta. He likes. Another 4 words. A ella le gusta. She likes. And lastly, a usted le gusta. This column is what we call the singular column. The next column over, we call that the plural. Plural meaning more than one. First person plural, a nosotros, nos gusta. We still have gusta, that has not changed. Nos is the IOP. Nosotros is the subject, and you have a. A nosotros nos gusta. If a female is speaking, and the group she's speaking about is with her, then she could say, a nosotras nos gusta. Then we have this other example here. If I have a person's name like Maria, a Maria y yo nos gusta. That's also an example of we like. But I, as the speaker, I am included. But we have our IOP, nos, and we have gusta, and we have a Maria y yo. So pay attention to that construction. And then next we have, of course, what we see in Spain only. This is the two plural. It'll be a vosotros os gusta. And if you're talking to a group of girls only, a vosotras os gusta. And again, that's only in España. But we still have that same construction of 4 words. Begins with a, you have your subject, you have your IOP, and you have gusta. Here we have the third person plural. If we're talking about a group of people, a ellos les gusta. So the IOP is now les. Gusta stays the same. The subject is ellos. We have a, to them, okay? A ellos. If it's just a group of girls you're talking to, a ellas les gusta. And then finally, third person plural for formal, a ustedes les gusta. If I'm talking to a group of respected people, if I'm talking to 2 principals, 2 teachers, okay, 2 grandparents, a ustedes les gusta. And then for the fill in the blank at the bottom, okay, if you have to figure out, again, the IOP, the indirect object pronoun, a mí, it will be me gusta. It's always going to be me with me. But we need to ask a question first before I move on. 2 questions. You say, is it singular? Is it first person, second person, or third person? This is first person. And then the next question you ask, is it singular or plural? In this case, it is singular, so it's me gusta. Next one, we have a Marco y Pablo. Is that first, second, or third person? That's going to be third person because I'm talking about someone. But it's going to be plural because it's more than one. So you use the IOP, les gusta. And then lastly, we have a Juan. Because Juan is third person, because it's not me or talking to a person, I'm talking about him, it's going to be le. A Juan le gusta. Beautiful. Okay, our next instance here is what we've just gone over. And just make sure that you're asking yourself those 2 questions. Is it first, second, or third person? Or is it singular or is it plural? Next, we also have something I want you to take a look at. If you have to write what these people like and don't like to do, and then choose the word that best completes each sentence. So here we have a mí. Again, a mí me gusta. Why? Because the me gusta reflects the me. It is first person and it is singular. So a mí me gusta jugar al fútbol. Next one, number 2, same thing here. A ti. That is second person and it is singular. So it's te. Next one, a Jorge y a Miguel. 2 people. So because it is 2 people, that is third person and it is plural. So it's going to be les gusta. A Rosa. A Rosa, that's 1 person. And I'm talking about her. I'm not talking to her. So it's going to be le gusta. And then lastly for this one, a nosotros. That is actually first person plural. A nosotros Nos gusta. Nos gusta. The IOP is nos. All right. Let's go to the last page and we'll be done. Now this one is going to reflect what you're going to see on the quiz. And so this one's super duper important. All right. So we have a Pedro, and then we have this slash mark here. So if we have a Pedro slash mark and then comer helado, you would have to put two things. You'd have to put the IOP and gusta. So a Pedro, that is third person singular, so we're going to put le. So the answer is two words, le gusta. The next one, a nosotros. If you see that slash there after nosotros, we automatically know that is first person plural, so it's going to be nos gusta. Nos gusta. Next one, a ti. A ti is going to be te gusta. That is second person singular. Te gusta. And then we have first person singular, a mí. That will be me gusta. First person singular, me gusta. And lastly, a ustedes les gusta. Les gusta. Because that is third person and that is plural. All right. So thank you all so much for watching this particular video on expressing likes and dislikes in Espanol. And the advantage of watching these videos is that you can stop it, you can do the activities along with me, and it will help your comprehension of expressing likes and dislikes. So have an amazing day, and I look forward to the next lesson and opportunity that we have. See you soon.